Hunting Nostalgia is back from vacation and I'm freezing. I'm Nick Bartley and today we are going to go to the Saxonburg toy show, all about the toys. It is awesome. But first, I want to show you a little toy hunting I did on vacation. On my way home from Florida this year, with the help of the toy store guide, I was able to find a super cool vintage toy store. So we're going to do that first, okay? Season 4 of Hunting Nostalgia begins right now.
Remember all the fun and joy of your favorite game or childhood toy. If only you could feel that way again. Well, you don't have to go back in time, 'cause Nick and friends can help you find long lost treasures you once loved. Let's go hunting nostalgia.
The hunt for nostalgia, it never takes a vacation, ever. So whenever I go on vacations, I love finding these vintage toy stores. But whenever you pull up your iPhone and you type in toy stores, awesome vintage places like Davey's Toys, Elvira's favorite place, they don't come up. Like, you'll get Target, you'll get Five Below, Kohl's. You know, that's not what I'm after. I'm after vintage toy stores like Davey's Toys. You know an easy way to be able to find those places? Here comes the pop right here. Hunting Nostalgia has teamed up with the toy store guide, Dave and Steve, and it is the easiest way wherever you are in the United States, wherever you are. You can type in where you're at and boom, it'll show you exactly where you can get that nostalgic fix, you know what I mean? So this toy sniffing weirdo is very happy on vacation. But being in Longwood, Florida, I had to check out Elvira's favorite place, Davey's Toys, you know, so I mean, let's check.
Are you gonna stand here and talk all day, or are we gonna go look at some toys? Like, come on.
You gotta be kidding. Look who's here waiting for us. almost like it was planned.
A little bit. Just a few minutes ago.
I get heckled even when the angry cameraman's not here.
Hey, I gotta take a spot a little bit, all right? You know, we gotta have some heckling. We can't get your head to be too big here. So.
Are you gonna show me Davey's Toys?
Yeah, let's go look at some toys.
Let's do it. Yes! So here I am, a couple steps inside Davey's Toys. And look, Disney. I'm on a mission for Disney. I mean, how perfect is that? You know, stuff like that is so cool that whenever, you know, you never know what you're gonna find. But when you walk in and what you're waiting for is right here, that's so awesome with the stylus.
It's like we planned it. No, we actually really didn't plan it. I gave Dave a call and I was like, hey, do you have some like Disney stuff? Because, you know, you're in town, the city of the big mouse, like let's make something. And he's like, actually, I have some right in the front. So it worked out perfect.
Well, I don't even know like some of this stuff. What is that?
I love the steampunk mixed with Mickey. I think is just so cool. I mean, I'm not really into statues personally, but I've seen some of them and they get so extravagant because they can play off of anything. They're not from one particular film. Like they're mixing Mickey with steampunk. Like first off, they need to make that a movie, but if they ever want to. But to me, it's just like really cool. Like the art that they do in the statues is so different.
You know what? Maybe they're getting their steampunk because you know Universal has their big toys. The chocolate factory.
Yeah, the chocolate factory.
That's all steampunk. So maybe that's like their little shop at Universal. Well, I'm on the hunt. What I'm looking for are items for my wife Jennifer, and she loves Disney. She loves Jim Shore, and I see there's one back there. Jim Shore is an artist who designs a lot of these Disney statues. They're really amazing. Now, the stuff that I like, and I don't know about you, but I like the really weird stuff.
Me too.
And look at this. You got a Goofy crash. Have you ever seen a crash test dummy
which
Goofy?
Is so strange. Who like I wonder how they got the licensing for that, you know what I mean? It is from their test track ride, so I think they're kind of mixing a little bit of the crash test dummy line inspiration there with
everything.
Goofy, which is really strange, but
they're reaching back to get that nostalgic feeling. You know what I mean? They're like,
what were people into before?
Exactly.
And if they were into crash test dummies, they would definitely lean towards this, or wanting to show their kids now what they were into before.
And I think that it's why, like, you go to the stores now, you'll go to Walmart, you'll go to Target, and you'll walk in and there's Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
What kid, like, you know, what 10-year-old kid right now knows what Masters of the Universe is? But they're repopping these toys because they were the best toys. That's why. You know, that is cool. I don't buy new toys. I say that all the time, and then I find myself walking
I buy
out.
everything, so that's even more dangerous in my opinion. When I go to the store, I buy a little bit of everything. So, but it's really cool though. I like how they're also playing off of, you know, people who grew up in the 80s and the 70s and even now in the 90s that are having kids, and they're now giving you that chance of showing your kids this whole world in a new way, because you know, like, you know, especially the He-Man stuff is all new now in the stores, but giving them that little bit of taste of what they had as a kid.
You know, it makes me feel like crap. Whenever I walk into a place and it has all these, first off, I'm an 80s kid, and there's these 90s toys and it says vintage.
Yes.
I'm like,
yes.
I don't feel vintage, and I'm from the 80s.
I don't feel it either, but like today I was wearing this shirt during a live stream and people were like, oh, Furbies, those are so old and vintage. And I was just like, what? And then you look them up and they're like over 20 years old, so I'm like, I guess you're right.
Oh, they're right.
I don't want to admit it, but I guess you're right.
I can't believe that the 80s was 40 years ago.
I do.
Oh my gosh, it makes me sick.
Don't remind me.
But what was so great is the last time that you were here, you found all those VHS tapes, those wrestling. Oh my gosh, there was SummerSlam, and Davey packaged them up, and you guys sent them to me. That was, look, you know, these are from the 90s.
Those cases for me are just so iconic. Like I remember like just always having the feel of them. It's like now it's like with obviously being digital everything, you don't have that tactile like feeling of things. And I'm just like, but these are just so cool. And you can look at the art and like the sound of the case, like can the mic pick that up? It's like I can hear it sometimes in my sleep. Like it's just so good.
And you can't go rent them. You can't go rent these anymore. But you can get that nostalgic feeling here at Davey's Toys in Longwood, Florida. Good. But I want to talk to the man himself. Real quick, we got to talk to Dave and see a little bit more Disney things. He has another case filled with Disney.
And I want to show you my favorite princess too. It's Ariel. We got to show her.
Oh, I agree. There's got to be some wrestling stuff here somewhere, right?
There is. Don't worry.
Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. I don't remember the rest of the words. All right, so here he is, the man himself, Dave, from Davey's Toys. And Elvira, this is your favorite spot. You love coming here and even just getting to talk with Dave.
I mean, I'm so glad that there's places like this, and I'm so glad that Dave decided to start a store like this because it gives people like me and you that moment of nostalgia, that feeling. We're able to come in, we're able to actually play with the toys, purchase them and take them home, and it's just so much fun. So I'm so glad that you're out here, like, hopefully buy something. You know, I'm so glad that you really did start a store like this in this area. I feel like it was needed, and it's a lot of fun being in here.
So that is why, fun.
Fun? Yeah, that's the best word to put to it.
Good answer.
When you were a kid, I mean, what did you play with? What was your favorite thing?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. You're a vintage Star Wars guy.
Vintage myself, so yeah.
Who's your favorite Star Wars figure from the 77 line?
Probably be Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yes.
He is awesome.
I was gonna say, I think that's a common answer. I like that. I like
Boba
Boba
Fett's
Fett. I feel like that's a common
fantastic.
answer. Yeah, I love that.
You know what's, I mean, now that they've made The Mandalorian, which is just, I think, absolutely spectacular, it brings a whole new level to Boba Fett. Because really, truly, you only got to see this much of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was such a popular character for being on the camera for like,
Yep.
you know, like a second, like really.
I mean, in A New Hope, this is all he does. You know what I mean? That's it. But I want to get down to the nitty gritty in here. I see that you have some vintage Disney stuff here. Could you? I love buying out of cases. You know, you can't quite get to it, but you know you want it. You know what I mean? And I see. Could you grab just a couple, like the Breyer group here from the Splash Mountain? My wife, this is the first year, I've been begging her for years to ride Splash Mountain.
She's never done it?
No.
Oh.
No, she was.
And a Disney fan, really?
I
Like,
know.
that's
She
surprising.
loves the story. She loved the ride, but she was afraid of that 52-foot drop, 52 and a half foot drop. But yes, every year she builds up. So next year, it's gonna, what do you think? I mean, Space Mountain or Thunder Mountain Railroad?
Do both.
There you
get a
go.
goal. You did one year, do two the next year.
That's what she
know?
does.
It's
She builds up.
Built up.
But look, this is what we got to see.
Aw,
There's
so cute.
look at that, the Breyer bear. His butt is hanging down in the ride when you're going right before you go down the drop. It's him,
Really?
and
I don't
he's
remember that at all. Like,
he
that's
is
so
stuck.
funny.
You got the Breyer fox. Look how cool these are.
Japan, that's so cool.
Great prices. You come around here. come around here. Whenever I go to these toy stores, I don't normally bring my family, but I'm on my way home from vacation today. Luke, this is Luke right here, and this is the Briar Rabbit. You remember this ride?
Yes.
Was it fun?
Yes.
What did Mommy think?
Good.
Oh, you're a little camera shy.
I was gonna say good, you mean terrified? No, I'm kidding.
This is Davey's Toys in Longwood, Florida. You gotta find these places. You gotta search them out. Whenever you're on vacation and you're searching on your iPhone, don't search toy stores because you're gonna find Target. You're gonna find Five Below.
You gotta do some more searching and hunting.
I see the Disney ball up there.
That is true. And you gotta go to the Toy Store Guide. Type in where you are and boom, they will show you all of those vintage toy stores. You got anything else to say about how awesome Dave's store is?
Come by and visit. Not only, I'll make cameos here. I'll come in here occasionally and shop. So come in and talk to us and let us know what your favorite toy is.
So, toy stores like this have inventory somewhere. You have to have some kind of storage or something. I mean, you gotta have, yeah, oh, I would,
It's like, yes.
I would love it if maybe Elvira could take a look
we'll
in
go
there.
do a dig.
Yes.
Fine.
So,
They're really good.
all right, well, Lou, come around here and say goodbye. Say Hunting Nostalgia. Thank you for watching Hunting Nostalgia, and point right into the camera. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I just talk.
You're the angry cameraman today.
Yeah.
Are you gonna call me a moron?
No.
Okay. All right, well, you're gonna go and take a little look at what Dave has in his storage.
No, I'm excited to go dig for some more fun things.
We finally get to be together. I wish we had more time.
I know, we need more time filming, but maybe I'll go up there and visit you and then do some more videos that way.
Okay, well, see, you're doing his job perfectly. This is Hunting Nostalgia.
Let's go hunting nostalgia.
All right, well, I made it to the All About Toys toy show in Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. My little sidekick, Lucas, he's here browsing with his grandmother somewhere, but look at this place. It's awesome. There's already a ton of people here. This is a great toy show because the smaller toy shows sometimes end up being the place where you go and you find that deal you just can't believe because these vendors, they want to sell toys for toy prices. Let's get on the hunt. What do you say? All right, I see so many awesome things here. I'm bouncing off the walls, but I had to stop in and talk to the man of the hour. This is Rich. This is the guy responsible for this, right?
Yep.
And what is Steel City Diecast?
It's actually part of a club that I'm a part of. We meet over in Cranberry during the summer, and then over in off of Ardmore Boulevard in the wintertime.
So is it a it's
this. More die-cast cars. They're actually more Hot Wheels, Matchbox,
okay.
that kind of thing. More die-cast than anything.
So it is a toy club?
Yes, it's a toy club.
That's sweet.
I've been a part of it for 2 years now.
Nice.
On and off, probably 15 years. Kind of got out of toys and then got back into toys. You know, I've always collected. I've always been a car guy.
This is your thing.
Toy cars are the way to go. I have over 9,000 in my personal collection.
What?
I've been collecting for 35, 40 years.
So you're always looking for more.
I'm 40 years old now, and I have toys that are older than me because they were put away from me when I was a kid. You know, it's one of those things.
That's funny.
And then this is just a hobby that kind of got out of hand with the lighted cars. Started doing them for our own dioramas. Then we started doing them for other people's dioramas.
Oh, you make dioramas?
Yeah, like big 4x8 train diorama.
No way.
Set it all up.
So you're going to do this, you're hoping to do this every year?
I'm hoping to keep it going.
Look at, dude, this is successful. There's a lot of people here.
The thing with the toy shows is some of the toy shows who do all toys. And then you get train shows, then you get die-cast shows, then you get action figures, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like a mix of everything. I collect everything. And when I say I collect everything, yeah, I collect the Hot Wheels and this kind of stuff. I also do Transformers and Mask and all the 80s stuff.
My son Lucas is here somewhere. I think he's up at the Star Wars table. But man, I really wish you luck, and I hope this is here next year because we'll be back.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for everything.
Yes, friends, color racers. Now you can design your own special Hot Wheels in seconds with a little cold water. It's amazing.
Even more amazing, if you buy any color racers right now and your car says winner, you could win a 20-car gift pack, a BMX bike, a mini Mustang, or a real Mustang convertible. For Mom or Dad, of course. Free entry details at participating stores or right to this address. 3 chances to win in every pack of color racers from Hot Wheels.
All right, so me and my sidekick have arrived at All About Toys in Saxonburg. Very first toy show of its kind. It's amazing. It is packed. There's a lot of people here. It's really cool. And 2 of my favorite people who you've seen before on Barnyard. I create the titles and I can't remember the names of them. No. Barnyard Sale Commandos. That's what it was. I think yard sale, whatever. But regardless, Bob and Missy, they run a really, really cool shop. I mean, it's a shop, but it's huge. It's inside of their big, massive garage. It's more the size of a warehouse. It's really cool. The stuff that Bob loves is Hot Wheels and different items like that. But at this place, there's everything. It's really cool. Got to reach out. They're not quite ready yet to be opened, but it's a great place. You got to get out there. Really, really good people. But anyway, so like I said, I'm here with my sidekick, and he is wandering around here somewhere. Hey, Lou, what's up? Did you find anything good up here?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool stuff up here, a lot of different stuff, that's for sure. Let's get a closer look. What do you say? So, like I've said, there's a whole wide range of items here today, but something really cool. Lou, I've never seen these before. You know what these are.
The Ninja Turtle
Right.
thing.
Donnie, Master Splinter.
And-
These are,
And I think.
but you know what
this
these are,
is
though.
I think this is Leonardo.
That is Leonardo, you're right. And you know what these are? These are pins.
They are.
Yeah, you can. Pin collecting is huge. My one buddy Neil, he has the coolest pin display in his basement. It's really neat. But these are cool. I've never actually seen those before. I'm not a pin collector, not stuff like that. But if it's a wrestling pin, I'll take it. But this is also neat. And look at what I say this all the time. What is it? Oh, well, Gumby and Pokey. We'll get over there in a minute. Hi, Gumby. Toys, it's not a toy, but toys for toy prices. $10 for a case of Teenage Mutant Ninja cards, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. How can you beat that? You know, it's awesome. Luke, I saw a couple, oh man, Lou. Can I take this out? Okay. The magic of TV. Look, dude, you know the turtles you have? Feel his arm. Move this other arm. Isn't that a lot different than the guys that you have? Like, look, there's Leonardo, okay? This is from The Secret of Use, the movie. And this is the Playmates 1989 Leonardo. You know? I mean, I love these, but whenever I was a kid, this was the turtles that I played with more than any other turtle. This is a great, great line. Super hard to find with their bandana tassels intact because these suckers break off. I know that I used to chew them like some kind of crazy person, but really cool. What do you see, Lou? You see something?
Come over here.
What's over there?
Look.
Really awesome. I love this. Oh, ha ha ha. This is neat.
Shake hands.
What do you want to say about this guy? Who is it, first off?
3PO.
Yeah? And what? His arm's red. What's that about?
I think
I don't think we ever get to find out why his arm's red. That's what they do in the movie. They cut him off. It says, you might want to know why my arm is red. No one wants to know, 3PO. No one wants to know. This is pretty cool, huh? This would go good in our Star Wars bathroom, wouldn't it?
It would.
I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2.
On today's show, we have something really exciting. It's questions and answers with the movie star turtle.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, fellas. So, has being in the movies changed you guys?
Well, we changed our expressions. We're bendable, and our legs have gotten longer.
So Hollywood has changed you.
Nah, we still like to kick foot.
So what's next for you guys? More movies?
How about lunch? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, that's it from Hollywood.
In grade school, I'm sure everybody remembers the Troll and Scholastic book orders where you would get your sheet and you'd flip through and you'd circle the... I was a huge, huge reader. I loved it as a child. My favorite books Where's Waldo? It was seriously so much fun. And I would circle like 10 books, and I'd go to my mom and say, here you go, this is what I want. And she'd go, you will not read any of these books. I say, well, where's Waldo? There's no reading. So that's what I would go with. How cool is that? $30 for Where's Waldo? What? Luke, look at all these vintage Star Wars toys. Do you know what vintage means?
It means old and creepy.
Old and creepy. Close. I mean, that's close. It means it's an old item. You're correct. You're very correct. The creepy part, I don't know where that comes from, but look, Lou, the Snow Trooper, $10, 1980. Oh, look, Yoda.
At the sky.
Oh, he is the skiff guard. Lucas's favorite, much like mine, his favorite is the Return of the Jedi. Skiff guard, $10. He was one as a kid that I don't remember actually having. What a great deal. What great prices here at the All About Toys show. Is that right? Yes, All About Toys toy show in Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. Like I said, this is the first year, but you got to come back next year because this is awesome. Luke, look at this. This is a Star Wars Return of the Jedi comic book. Look. What's happening here, Lou?
Leia saving Han.
Leia is saving Han. Oh my gosh. And then what happens to Leia?
Jedi captures her?
Yes, he does. This is awesome. You want to get this? Mm-hmm. All right, that sounds good. All right, well, I'm going to get looking for some other stuff. Did you get what you wanted today? Mm-hmm. You did. Say, look up there and say, this is hunting nostalgia.
Look up there.
No. Look up there and say, this is hunting nostalgia. Go ahead.
This is hunting nostalgia.
I am the tiger, it's the
Look how embarrassing this dude is. This chubby, toy-sniffing weirdo walking around singing the lyrics to the most iconic train scene in movie history.
And he's watching us now with the eyes of the tiger. Do, do, do.
Look how pathetic that physique is. Do you think that dude's ever trained a day in his life? He thinks a push-up is an ice cream treat.
Went the distance now. Oh, back on these. You remember these? I'm recording. Good. These. I bought this whole set the day Lucas was born. There's a little. Jennifer was in labor. And I was down at the pawn shop.
Horrible game.
I know. Other than the very start of a toy show, whenever I walk in, this is my favorite time. Under the tables at the toy shows. This is it. You know, this is my buddy Kevin's booth, the one-man flea market. He's a really cool guy, really nice guy. He has a storage unit that he opens as a flea market filled with vintage toys. Oh, only in Butler. And this is my buddy Rob. The Butler Area Toy Collective is a group on Facebook. I'm not great at the computer phone stuff, but this is a really cool, fun group to be part of on Facebook. It's a nice collective where guys and girls can talk about their finds, can talk about items they're looking for. It's really a cool community to be a part of. Reach out. Rob, he's a great guy. But like I said, this is my favorite spot to be, under the tables. Look, there's Dagobah, $10. Now, I like buying items like this because whenever you buy them, look, the hunt isn't over. There are additional pieces that you need to find for this item, and that's what makes it fun. Just recently, I have found my #1 item. The #1 thing I have been looking for 34 years. I found him, the Junkyard Dog LJN stretch figure. And I was like, my gosh, what am I gonna do now? I found the top of the mountain. What am I possibly gonna do now? You know, it's kind of a weird feeling. It's a good feeling, but at the same time, it's a little sad, you know? It's the end of an era. This is what I like. Dollar bin, $2 bin, $2 bin. Look in here. Toy Biz I think it came out in 91, the X-Men, Marvel. Look at this. This is, I'm sure that they're a $1 each or $2 each, but look, they're in nice shape. You know, I love this toy line, super colorful. My good friends and producers in New York, Steven and David, they love this. This is one of their favorite lines. Oh, look. Oh, that's a shame. I love the Wolverine figure from that line was my favorite, that's for sure. I'm sure a lot of people are. A lot of people have that same feeling, but here's these look like corpse figures. Oh, wait, Willow or Dungeons and Dragons. I can't remember. One or the other. But this is a great place. And what the heck is this? Oh, man. This is what he was telling me about. He says, Nick, I got a special bin for you my buddy Tim has for you. It's all wrestling stuff from the 80s. I'm going to talk to Kevin and show him this, or, have him show you this stuff. I cannot wait to see what's inside this box. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? Nice
Not
to
too
see
much, you two. Imagine finding me here.
Yeah.
Imagine finding you here. You know what I mean? This is my buddy Kevin. And Tim, who had to leave, unfortunately, he brought a bin of some pretty awesome stuff for me. You're not going to believe. Dude, first off, did you see this stuff?
Very little of it. I haven't even gone through it yet.
I admit, I peeked. I couldn't help it. But dude, okay, I believe this is 86. I'll tell you what, brother. This is 1986, I was correct. Little Kids Hulkamania t-shirt. And look at it. It's in good shape. You know what I mean, dude? You know what happens to these shirts.
Ripped up.
Yeah, like all this.
Faded.
Chips away. You know what I mean? This is crazy. Do you know how, where did he find this? No idea. I know he bought a few lots. This must have been in one.
Lots.
You know what? That's what's cool. I know you buy big lots of toys as well. And when you do that, sometimes you find a treasure. You know what I mean? It's so cool. And then this is the same style of thing. He bought a vintage G.I. Joe lot. Do you know what this is?
Nope.
You don't know what this is?
No.
Okay. Ghostbusters 2. They had the slime packs. They had their new jumpsuits. You know what I mean? This is a little kid's size 7 authentic Ghostbusters jumpsuit with the patch. Back off, man. I'm a Ghostbuster. Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
It's so neat. You remember when they went to the birthday party and they're dancing? When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? He-Man. And then you can see just the disappointment in all the Ghostbusters faces. It's awesome, dude. This is nuts. I've never seen this before. I love finding things and seeing things. If I'm not even gonna buy them, seeing things that I've never seen. That's so cool. But I know that he brought me some wrestling magazines, which I cannot wait. Look at this. Paper items, like I say, dude, this stuff deteriorates. It turns to Michael Jordan, Lex Luger.
That's an odd pairing.
It's just like, why? You know what I mean? Why? But, my favorite wrestler. I am the best there is, I am the best there was, and the best that there ever will be. Bret Hart, to me, is what made wrestling real. It made it real. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, seeing him take those turnbuckles going forward, you thought he was dead. I loved wrestling back then, man. Oh, my God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my.
That's a surprise.
That is a surprise. Dude, okay. Some people may say, wow, $20 for a pack of cards? No. Think about this. 1991, 52 cards. You keep 52 cards together since 1991. You know what I mean? And these are all, they have beautiful, this is coming with me. I had these whenever I was a kid. I got them for Easter. I remember opening my Easter basket and there they were. This is coming with me. So you doing good today, man?
Yes, I'm doing really good.
Yeah, it's just a nice show.
Yeah.
And they're going to have it again next year, which make sure you get here. It's all about toys in Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. Dude, you had a really cool buy recently of some carded next generation Star Trek figures.
Yes.
And you sell these out of your storage unit.
Yes.
And we're gonna put, now through the magic of TV, I love doing this. I love it right here. This is how you can get in touch with Kevin right here. Boom, that's it. Oh man, thanks dude. I'm gonna browse. I love this. This is where the digging bins are. I gotta get down and dirty. Thanks dude.
Thanks.
So if you guys wanna go ahead and get your tickets pulled out. While you are pulling those tickets out, just a reminder, we do have the raffle in the back by the food.
Where's my ticket?
We can call you if you do happen to win one. We also do have food in the back. We've got hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, pop, water.
This is fun. This is fun. This is part of a toy show, you know what I mean? Come on. They're announcing the winner.
This hour, it's going to be 506 152.
152. Oh, boo.
506.
I don't see the light. Where is it? Okay. All right, you ready?
The number is 506 148.
This is Honey Nostalgia.
Did he disappear?